Hello there everyone, this is Mark 3 and welcome back to Mindustry. Yes, Mindustry, welcome back to Mindustry where we are living the dream. We've got titanium. Yes, titanium. Sweet, sweet titanium. Gateways and many things. Often things with explosions, but yeah. After last time, and just before starting recording here, I have gone and laid in some more basic blueprints, so nothing super spectacular here. Just copper drills, water supply, and down here I've got some lead drills set up, along with a water supply. That is a little pocket of water, just tapping it to cool the drills. And that'll probably produce a couple of belts of copper and lead. I just don't know how much they're going to do just yet. So we'll let them do the things as we get all this stuff stamped down. Mind you, we've also got the drones working on those two resources anyway, so that's why it wasn't super important. And hopefully the power supply will last with all this, but we don't know just yet. But anyway, apologies for a slight delay with this episode, but, well, in this last week, Cosmeteer's Steam version came out, and given the effect the demo had on me, I am not entirely surprised that it's kind of took over a little bit. Yes, I know there's not been a third part of Scavenger just yet, but that's because my time on Cosmeteer since then has actually been dedicated to multiplayer recording. It'll have barely any jump cuts, if any, most likely. But it's me, Dam, and Little Kari going around and, well, trying not to get blown up, really. So, those videos should be coming out fairly soon. Anyway, moving on. Let's continue where we left off, which is my traditional thing of comments. But in this case, we've got a slightly unusual comment, because this is not a comment from the last part. No, this is a comment from the part before last, which had the misfortune of actually being posted right when I was recording the last part, so it didn't get a look in. I did mention that in a direct reply, but as I said I would, here we are with the exact comment. And it's about the things we were complaining about before. Well, I was complaining about before, let's be fair. And I was complaining about, well, actually I wasn't really complaining, was I? I was noting something. Oh yes, look at all that resource. Yes. I was noting that the salvage buildings on maps, not the salvage made buildings, like the derelict ones that we can't control / access. Any Konazdi? I am sorry if I'm butchering that. I said, hey, you can rebuild stuff that's abandoned by deleting it halfway and then rebuilding it. You just need the items for rebuilding it, like silicon, lead, and copper for the cultivator. So we can actually get access to those more advanced machines if we need it. We just have to have the right material to actually sort it out. So that is a very useful tip. Thank you for that one. I was completely unaware of it. Sadly, though, it doesn't really apply to this map, because I think the only thing we've got in this map is a couple of storage silos. Yeah, these guys up here. Vaults. I can't make vaults, can I? Foundation. No. Where would a vault even be? Probably here, past container. No, that's an unloader, and that's an unknown needing thorium. Can be retrieved with an unloader, which is... Okay, there we go. Now we can actually pull stuff out of our core if we need. Nice. Anything else we can get around here? Well, separator is super useful. Cryo... Oh. Cryo mixers. Oh, what? It needs more titanium. We'll have that really soon. I'm sorry, I got distracted by the tech tree. So if we start to scrap it, and then rebuild it, it needs something to rebuild that we don't have, unfortunately, so it's not letting us do that. That's a shame. I figured it would, though, because when we unlocked container, there was another question mark one, which required a different resource. So, yeah, that makes sense, unfortunately. Anyway, moving on. Comment from last video as well, from someone who has a username along the lines of what I would probably come up with. So, Kindred Spirit, hello. The comment is from Random Soul. Been looking for someone doing a Mindustry series and trying to get back into it. Glad I found someone. Well, welcome to my little corner of the interweb. Ooh, my turrets are slightly damaged. I should probably update this. It's starting to fall apart a little bit. There we go. More guns. More guns solves everything. Feel free to quote me on that. More guns solves everything. World peace has been achieved. Actually, no, that's in bad taste given current circumstances. Sorry. I was actually thinking of along the lines of remember the first Iron Man? Tony Stark privatized world peace by keeping the super-powered exoskeletal armor for himself. That kind of thing. Oh my! I think I've pretty effectively put my foot in my mouth with that one. Whoops. I apologise if I caused any offence. Let me just get the... Since I'm here, I'm going to hook up repair systems. Hi! Whoop. Oh no, you don't. There we go. That'll keep these walls patched up. Okay. So yeah, I'm glad you found us as well. Welcome to this little corner of the interwebs. Sorry about the delay in getting out another video, as I said, but are you not drilling? You're not, are you? No, you're not. Strange, you're directly onto a bridge conveyor, so you should be. Speaking of, I should probably double check the bridges in this area as well. Bridge. You're good. Good, you remembered your settings. Good. Because some of these bridges, it wouldn't let me actually place these things automatically, so I want to double check and make sure I actually got all that sorted out. Like that one there is missing. See, I'm Mark III being smirked, actually going around and checking stuff for once. Also, no water. Oh, because a connection was made when I didn't want it to. And there's a problem right there as well, because I mislaid it. That's okay, that's not too bad. I can fix that really easy. See? No, I'm not leaking water all over the place. What are you on about? Bridge. Connect. And router. There we go. Though, of course, we are producing way too much of this stuff. Yeah. Anyway, just want to double check though, just to make sure there's not any other comments I missed, because Random Soul's comment was 8 days ago, unfortunately. Winter's Crescendo did comment on Final Upgrade. Yeah, Final Upgrade went on an unintended pause. I did say I was going to do science though, so I'm going to try and get that recorded pretty soon. And that looks like, yeah, that's all the comments. So, there we go. 10 minutes of me rambling on at random. Hopefully making sense, but probably not. You know me. Anyway, yeah. Let's get on with this and get some more material sorted. We have progress to make. Also, I need to add more conveyor lines. Definitely. Little bit of building. Magic never hurts anyone. I know. I need to build some more spirit. Really? I'm doing that again. More... Now I want to say fandoms. This is what happens if you don't play for a week. You forget the names. This is bugging me now. Hang on. I will need to build more... No, that's not the right one. Polys. There we go. Polywana Cracker. Remember, it's named after a pirate thing. I think. Well, that's not a fact. Don't take that as gospel. But Polywana Cracker. Maybe that's a good way to remember it. Who knows? Oops. Anyway, all I'm doing here now is something that's not that impressive, which is just like getting some metal glass production going. I was kind of hoping for a bit more from these drills, but yeah, I think. Oh no, that one's backing up a little bit now. Okay, how's the sand doing? Sand is doing okay. Could probably use a little bit more sand though, I must admit. And more of everything. Also, finishing the conveyors might be a good idea as well. There we go. Metaglass supplied. Not too bad, eh? Not too bad. I should probably also update my defences soon as well. Oh! Hello. What are you doing down here? What's happened to my defences? It's probably a better question. Let's have a look. Okay, some damage. Managed to blow through. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. No, need to get poly production going. Hey, I remembered that time. Okay. Yeah, I do really kind of need it though. I think we're about ready to do this. So, we have got 3 productions of monos into 1 additive reconstructor. There is a siding here which will allow additional monos to be launched, but we'll build more spirits to... Damn it. Polys. We're going to build more polys here. I checked the timing. It takes 35 seconds per mono and 10 seconds per additive reconstruction is what it claims. So we should have an excess of mono production versus polys. So that should be good. I just need to connect this. Also, this is our only silicon belt and our only graphite belt, so we haven't actually got those supplying to our core yet, and we're actually kind of out of silicon right now. We need that. So let's get this rolling. So this will focus on these productions, then it'll overflow downwards. I'm hoping my base is okay because I've been ignoring the defensive situation. Air unit's dead. Some turrets are blowing up. We're going to hold this round. Okay. But yeah, there we go. We've got things starting to go. I'm just going to keep watching it just to make sure. But as I said, I've kind of been ignoring the fact my defenses need upgrading, and it's wave 17. So I've tacked a few extra duos on, but it's still absolutely bog standard basic right now. Come on. I'm so glad I put an extra power plant into that. There we go, it's trying to launch, but it can't. Next one. Sorry, next 2. And you are not going because... Oh, whoops. You saw nothing. You saw absolutely nothing. There we go. Come on. And yeah, that feels like 10 seconds. Okay, we got our first... I almost said phantom that time. I swear, what's wrong with me in this thing? Polys. It's not that hard, come on. Anyway, yeah. Guns. We've unlocked some more guns as well, by the by. I've been in the tech tree and I've been looting it. So we've got access to the salvos, which is my preferred defensive cannon. Ripples, which are like, I think they're a heavier mortar weapon, if I recall correctly. Yep, a heavy mortar system. And stuff like that. So we have got things to do. We can also upgrade with titanium, and I've also slapped down over here my old blueprint for a pyrite core. So yeah, I'm almost at the point where I can use like maybe half of my old schematics now. Kind of nice. Pyrite mixer requires sand, lead, and coal. Did I ever load balance this thing? I've only got 3 inputs on it, so that's why I'm kind of wondering. If I tried to load balance it to like a belt of each, Hmm. 1.33 seconds. 11. No, yeah, no way this is going to be running at full speed, I don't think. But hopefully he'll prove me wrong. Who knows? Still, we must do things. We must get weaponry sorted. And can I load pyrite into a salvo? I should probably double check this before I start trying to feed it. Salvos. Yep, they can take pyrites. They can take anything basically a duo can, with the addition of a couple of extra bits and pieces. I like salvos. They're very powerful. All I have to do now is actually get them built. Also, pyrite. I need more pyrite, which means I need coal from somewhere. That's going to be a bit of a tall ask. Just a little bit more. And we're almost there. We are on the clock for this build, though, because... Oops. Pause out again. Pop in 2 more, because more guns is good. Though this is not quite what this was intended for, must admit. So, previously, I really liked having silicon-based defenses because homing shots and all that jazz. All good. I double-checked before I started putting these down, though, and I can feed them with pyrite lines because the systems do all take pyrite. I've just realised this. No, there are menders included. I just hopefully the menders have the range to cover everything. They do not. They're kind of localized. I'll just try these new mend projectors then, I guess. I'll just install a couple of those, yeah. Also, there's no power linkage, I've just noticed as well, so that's something that needs to be sorted out. Let's get... No, I don't need the big ones, do I? Actually, no, I need to reach those arcs at the front. Yeah, I need the bigger ones. Dink. 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 There we go. Also got to note, I am missing titanium pipes. I'm also missing coolant for the setup. So the setup is actually meant to run on cryo fluid. But we'll do that. Now, I set up on the clock. So I've got all this set up. I've scrapped all my duos, including the ones up there. Actually, speaking of, I should reinforce that wall as well while I'm at it. Oop. Oop. There we go. Now, thing is, next wave is due in 35 seconds. I need to get the pyrite line hooked up, and I need to get some defensive guns online before that wave just rolls on through. So let's go ahead and do that. Come on, you pollies, let's go. Hey, I got the name right that time. Nice. Yeah, that's it, come on. We've got lancers up, we've got the arcs up, menders up, flow in. Salvos are... Why? You're saying you've got no ammo, why? Oh, wait. Something wrong. You've got ammo, you've got ammo. You've not. You've not. Let's switch you to an... So something's jammed. Guardian 10 waves, yes. I think that one's jammed. Question is, what did it jam on? That I have no idea. There's nothing else in the line. It shouldn't be able to jam on anything. Mind you, all this was originally rulers. Underflow, underflow. Oh, it's a bomber wave. Wasn't quite expecting that. Well, here comes the ground units then. That's it, Pollies. Help me out. And that's one of the reasons I like the silicon, because the silicon will let you actually do that stuff. Okay. Router. Now it's flowing. Don't know why that was jamming. But as long as things are starting to get ammo, that's the main thing. Though, yes, I do remember what Happy Afer said. This router does slow things down a little bit. Mind you, this entire thing was originally built with routers, though. And, yeah, look at that. Our production of pyrite's not actually that great, anyway. Was it low on? I think it's lead, actually. Because I'd never hooked it up to a good lead source. This map's kind of light on lead, if I'm going to be honest. Still, though, Polyforce saves the day. Now we just need to update our air defense, because it kind of needs it. And so the time has come. We must ready ourselves for the boss wave in 9 waves. I'm sure we'll be fine, because I am, of course, doing my usual thing of probably overbuilding. I feel like I've overbuilt every time for these bosses so far in this playthrough. What can I say? I like adding more guns to things. And with these polys helping out, see, I can learn, things are going up. No cryofluid, because oddly enough I don't have a cryofluid blueprint. I think last time I was playing it was like something that I barely reached, so I never really mucked around with it too much and so built a permanent blueprint for it. Which is strange considering that I've got a blueprint for Blast Compound, so I think, if I recall, I kind of didn't understand the value of cryofluid for a long time. Oh, also of note is we have a couple of ripples in as well. Just a few. Just in case. But these cannons, when they fully load, will be full of metaglass. Hello there. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. All dying. Why aren't you operational? Missing the... Why are you missing lead of all things? Oh, lead. I did muck around with the lead a little bit. Connection failure? Yeah, connection failure. Okay. I had to come into here and adjust the pattern of things here a little bit. Also, that should be a junction to make sure it doesn't actually get lead on the metaglass line. So yeah, I'm pulling lead and metaglass from the feeds onto my main core using underflow gates. Just because I've got buttload of lead and metaglass, and besides the metaglass and lead coming up here, if things back up, then they'll just go into my core anyway, so that's all fine, I think. But yeah, I think this is my defensive lineup and what I'll take a risk on for the boss. As soon as we get the last couple of bits and pieces in place up here. Thank you very much, our assistant drones. That was most helpful. Now we shall start summoning waves without mercy, because I think we are quite well armed to deal with it. My light artillery pieces by themselves almost killed off that wave. Oh dear. In fact, I can be cheeky. I think I can go a little bit further. Ripples. Let's slot you guys in over here, where you'll be nice and safe and able to rain hell down on whoever comes our way. Just need to leave a 2 gap, 1 off for the ammo feed. There we go. Thank you for the help, drones. Much appreciated. Got to remember that pipes... No, wait, that's the metaglass line. I don't need that one. There's the one I need, the water pipe. Because these guys are actually going to be cooled. But yeah, pipes and things don't actually count for enemy pathing. So they can walk through these without too much trouble. In fact, they can walk over them. They just tend to blow them up instead. Pyrite line is slightly more vulnerable, but I'm sure it'll be fine, maybe. Just have to make sure to get them all loaded. And then, I guess, try and protect... Hang on, we got another... Why is there metaglass in the... What did I do? That line is meant to be full of pyritites. Off, off. Yes. Why is there contamination? Oh. Whoops. Oh dear. This is actually kind of unfortunate. Also, these guys seem to be having a bit of an issue with stuff getting stuck again. Okay. Slap a router in. See if that starts moving. I think that's why I prefer to add routers on here, if I'm thinking, because okay, let's pull off the metal glass. Let's go ahead and put it in a container, which will take it all. But yeah, because when they're close in like this, sometimes overflow and underflow gates jam a little bit, if I'm recalling correctly. At least that seems to be what's happening right now. Usually it goes through okay, but every so often it seems like something goes a little bit wonky with it. You all sorted? 150 metal glass were contaminating the ammunition line. Not anymore. Not on my watch. Now the question is, what's happened to my water feed? Where is my water going, damn it? Oh, it's just going very slowly, that's all. Because, well, actually, you know what, can I put in a... Yes, I have unlocked it. Okay, let's put a fluid tank in there, just to ensure there's a bit of a buffer. Come on, next wave, rolling. Hello, aircrafts. Goodbye, aircrafts. Ah, yeah, there we go. Now the line's behaving properly. Explosions everywhere. Though there is, of course, the fact that they're using incendiary. If they were doing what I intended this line for, which is silicon, then all of this stuff would be flying guided projectiles rather than burning projectiles. Accuracy would be considerably improved. Sorry, bombers. The area's too well protected. Okay, right. Now, what kind of boss have we got here? Guardian is a big walker kind of thing. Do you have defenses? No, it doesn't have shields like those wallcrawler guys did. Oh, look at it, once the salvos get involved. Yep, I think it's dead. Haha! Victory! I guess I wasn't quite as overbuilt as I thought. Though that said, because I was rushing, I didn't actually have ammo in a lot of these guns, so that probably affected that a fair bit. My pyrite production was a bit low. Okay, so we have unlocked something. Let's unlock Parallax. Not sure if I've ever used that. And let's get Nova, Pulsar, Fires, Arcs, or Electricity. Okay. And that's all my tech unlocked right now. Okay. Look at our silicon, though. Our silicon is kind of bad. But place done. And that apparently unlocked Fungal Pass. Fungal Pass. And of course we've got Windswept Isles as well, which I don't think I've ever been to. But yeah, Fungal Pass, which is an enemy base mission. Ooh. Okay. Fungal Pass or Windswept Isles. You know, since we've happened to hit that about the end of an episode, I'm going to say, if any of you guys have a preference which one I hit next, Fungal Pass or Windswept Isle, let me know in the comments. I'll just build up my launch resources in this base and probably do an updated launch core. Now that I've got unloaders, I can pull resources from my initial stock to help build monos and polys. Is it polys? Dang it. Yeah, monos and polys a lot more easily without having to manually feed it, so I can just drop in, set something going, and go. And I think that'll speed up things that go up there. A more advanced, more self-sufficient core. But anyway, with that said, it is time to end. Are you really not working? Oh, it's because you're being out-prioritized by stuff on that line there. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's... Well, mind you, this entire area is jamming up a little bit anyway. Titanium, though, this place actually produces a fair bit. But anyway, until next time, though, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. And I'll catch you all some other time. Yes, for some more Mindustry, or... I've got a whole bunch of stuff going right now, honestly. Too much stuff. Which is like making some stuff is fall into the wayside, like Final Upgrade. But yeah. Come on, Iron Mark 3, do your outros properly. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps out the channel. I keep quoting Lathrix. And I'll see you all some other time. As a reminder, Fungal Pass or Windswept Isles. If you have a preference on which one to hit, let me know. I'll see you all later. Aren't you a good flock of polys? Yes, you are. Unfortunately, I don't have any crackers for you. Yes.